Hello, my little starlings. How are you? Hello, hello. Let's see, who do we have? Hi, Chris, Yoshi. We got Casimir, JT Wright. Hello, 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 hello. Sorry if I sound a little off. I feel perfectly fine, but I did have a sinus infection last week. So you can kind of hear a little bit of the like nasally gunk stuffed up. Hello, Owen. Oh, thank you, JT. I'm glad you like the Violet voice. I love Violet. I'm so excited to play Three Houses. So excited. Hopefully I set everything up right. I was kind of rushing and then I had a camera issue. It was a whole thing. But thank you all for waiting. How is everybody? We were supposed to stream last week, but I got sick. So I always feel like I haven't talked to you guys in forever whenever we miss this stream. How are you? I ran into a lot of Three Houses characters at an anime convention. Ooh, people are still cosplaying them? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I hope Three Houses never dies. I love Three Houses. The characters are so good. I hope you had a lot of fun at the anime convention. The first Fire Emblem game I played years ago was Sacred Stones for Game Boy Advance. Wow! You're a long time fan then, huh? My first game, I say this all the time, my first game was Conquest, so I got in like around the Fates era. I didn't play, is it Shadows of Valencia? I don't know. I played Conquest and then I went backwards and I played Awakening and then my next game was Three Houses. So I skipped some in there, I think. Mostly good. One really sad thing. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're gonna do Edelgard simping. I expect it. This is a Blue Lions run though. For anybody who hasn't been around and hearing me rant constantly about Three Houses, it will be a Blue Lions run. I suppose it is literally in the stream title, isn't it? Violet, Lysithia, Edelgard, and one Dimitri. Are those the favorite votes that have been in the chat? You're keeping track for us, Casimir? Hi, Moon! Welcome! Let's see. Smash Bros was melee for Marth. I know, I suppose, like, that was my first... Oh, that's what you saw at the convention! Oh, cool! Okay. So that's the scope. Interesting. An interesting range of people. I suppose Edelgard has such a fun like headdress and such. Was it timeskip Edelgard? Her headdress is so fun that like I could definitely see why it would appeal to cosplayers. Smash Bros was my first intro in anything Fire Emblem. I was gonna say that. Me too. Yeah. Well before I had actually played any of the Fire Emblem games. So my trajectory. My first Smash game was Brawl because we didn't have a GameCube. We got the Wii and it came with Brawl, I think. And so the Fire Emblem characters on Brawl, and I never remember which ones are where. The Fire Emblem characters on Brawl were the first time that I had like heard of Fire Emblem, and like I didn't really get it because I didn't have any of the context and nobody I knew anything about Fire Emblem. And then I had a friend in high school who knew about Fire Emblem, but they got me to play Golden Sun. So I kind of like related the two together. And then at university, I met someone who actually knew things about Fire Emblem. And then my brother got into Fire Emblem, and then I started playing it. There's also the Three Hopes outfits. Oh, that's true. That's true. Three Hopes has some good outfits. Some crazy choices, too. Yep, tea is indeed too hot. I always do this. I brew it during the loading screen, and then I expect it to be drinkable. Ridiculous. Okay. I already booked my therapy appointment. Oh, good. Therapy is good for you. I need to get a therapist. I need a new therapist. I remember the outrage of Roy being taken out of Brawl. Yeah, see, I wasn't in the loop. I'm a Golden Deer fan and Claude fan. Fear the deer, yeah! But Blue Lions is my second favorite because of Dimitri. I would die for Dimitri. We're gonna see throughout the course of this playthrough. Lucina has been my main since I started playing, for like Brawl or like Smash, you mean? Lucina's a good choice. I like Lucina. Three Hopes is insanely good redesigns, and then there's Bernie. Did you see what they did to Sylvain? Like, Three Hopes has like some awesome like outfit redemption for people who had bad time skip outfits, and then it's atrocious for some people who were really lucky in Three Houses. It's so funny. I kind of have grown attached though, like grown affectionate towards Bernie's weird hair thing in Three Hopes. I mean, Crom in Smash. I'm not very good at Smash at all. I used to, when I was playing Brawl, I quote unquote mained Zelda or Sheik. I think they're separate in that game. But like, I was never good at it. Not good enough to say like, I main someone. I also had never played a Zelda game before. So to me, my introduction to Zelda was Brawl Zelda, who is like the only brunette Zelda. So like in my little mind as a child, right, what did Ingrid look like she wanted a manager in Three Hopes? Oh god. I don't remember Ingrid's redesign. I love Ingrid. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, my Violet in Smash. Nice. No, but it just in my like baby mind, Zelda was different from Peach because she had brown hair, and then I come to find out that Zelda normally is also blonde, and I was like, this isn't right. So I guess I'm saying that Twilight Princess Zelda is superior. Let's see. First DK, then Byleth, and finally dropped the game because the only guy that still played it with me was way too tryhardy. There's nothing wrong with blondes. There's nothing wrong with blondes at all. It's just that I was like, okay, well, Peach is like this, and Zelda isn't Peach because like the like Mario versus like Legend of Zelda, they're two very different things. So the way that I differentiated those princesses was Peach is pink and blonde, and then Zelda is purple and brunette. And then I found out that that's not true. And I was like, oh no, I've grossly misunderstood this. I guess it can be argued that Smash Bros. Ruined one of the biggest plot twists in Legend of Zelda. That's true. I didn't realize that it wasn't common knowledge about Zelda and Sheik. True. Wish we could play Midna in Smash, but she would be OP. That would be fun. I do love a goblin. The creator of Legend of Zelda said that Breath of the Wild Zelda isn't in Smash because she's too busy studying. She's got better things to do. I was scared we were having some blonde shame going on here. No, absolutely not. I would never shame a blonde. No way. Not gonna happen. That's so like 2002, you know? Like all the like dumb blonde jokes are like, that's such an outdated energy. Smash spoiled Byleth's green hair form for me. No! Oh no! I will say, I think blue hair Byleth is superior. I get why it happens, but like, blue hair looks better. Next Smash game, they'll put in a leader and the Smash community will riot again. What would be the most, like, unhinged Engage character to add to Smash? Anna doesn't count. Like, not unhinged in, like, oh no, they added a child, but, like, just, like, the most, like, Anna, the most just, like, this, we did not need this in this game kind of energy. I'm trying to think. Chris? Oh, I would love that. That's very funny. What if they just added Chris into Smash? Can you imagine? Sami. He could be a little like support. What are they, like the summons that you can do, right? Because I'm terrible at remembering names. The Goblin Girl. Do you mean Panette? Panette would be funny. Assist trophies, yeah. That's what they're called. You can tell I really am a big Smash player for sure. I might. You don't even know. Well, then we're never gonna be able to figure this out. Oh goodness. Okay. I was looking at the game sounds. I'm looking over at where I have the game set up. I'm not sure if Three Houses is quieter than Engage was, or if it's just because I have the fan going in this room. Let me know if the fan is too loud, by the way, but it's just, this is a stuffy room and we're starting to get into summer here, so gotta keep it as cool as I can. I say while I'm drinking hot tea. You could do so much cool stuff with Alir's emblems in Smash, though. That's true. That is true. Assuming they put in the effort. It might be complicated to implement. I don't know. You can't hear the fan at all? Okay, good. It's on a lower setting, so hopefully that works. It's hard to put an image to a name if you don't really know the name. That's true. That's true. I feel like it's been said there aren't going to be any more Smash games after Ultimate. They said that, but like, are they really gonna go like 10 years without making one of their biggest grossing games again? You know, like I get it, but I don't believe you. If Disney can keep re-releasing Lion King, I feel like we're gonna get another Smash game at some point. But that's just my take, my pessimistic opinion, I suppose. Looking at Mario Kart, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, like that's the vibe. Sorry. Still have like gunk in my system. Maybe in the future you should do a Peach ASMR and a Rosalina ASMR. I really like Rosalina. I don't know if it's just obviously her dress is a color I like because it matches my hair here. I don't know. I didn't yet again, another game I didn't finish playing. I didn't actually beat either of the Mario Galaxy games, so like I don't actually know her full story. But I do think she's super cool, and I love that she's like 17 feet tall or whatever. It's so fun. Attack on Titan final season for Alan now. Oh man, I dropped off of Attack on Titan so long ago. Peach ASMR, she would be so bubbly. Do it. Could be fun, could be fun. You didn't beat the Galaxy games. What I'd give to swap with you. Oh no, is that because you want to play it again and like experience it again, or is that because the ending is bad? I've yet to play a Galaxy game. I played a lot. Like I spent a lot of time playing them. I just didn't finish them. I don't know. Am I wrong in remembering that they were like really long? I don't know. It might just be that I had to share the console and I didn't have enough time to beat it. I don't remember. Galaxy 1 is your favorite game. Experience it again. Okay. Well, good to hear that it's good. I remember really liking Galaxy, but I never finished it. I had a lot of fun. With it. I really liked the way that they changed up so much of the platforming mechanics with that game. It was a lot of fun. But I did beat it on Switch. Oh, did they port it? I didn't know that. Just bought the second game on Wii and beat it. Cool. So you didn't end up... Do you still have Galaxy 1 on Wii and you just decided to play it on Switch? Or did you, like, lose it because you, like, moved out or sold it or something? Yeah, that's not helpful. I spent 10 years on the same file. 10 years trying to 100% Galaxy 2 because I got stuck on the same star for so long. Oh my god. 10 years? I don't even want to process the fact that Galaxy has been out for more than 10 years. I can't even process the fact that Three Houses came out 5 years ago. Like, we've gotten, imagine small Mario asking Rosalina for uppies. Wonderful. We've gotten like 5 years. It came out 2019. Like, this summer we will have done the time skip. Imagine playing Three Houses for 10 years. You say that, but like, I probably will still be playing it in 10 years. I'm still obsessed with this game. It's so bad. Because I still have the Wii. The Switch version was called Super Mario 3D All-Stars for Switch. Oh, I didn't realize that was the same game. Interesting. No, say it isn't true. You're old. It's been 5 years. I know, it haunts me. The Switch one has 64 Sunshine and Galaxy. Oh, okay, I get it. That's why they called it that. Oh, okay. Oh, so 3D All-Star. Oh, I get it. I get it. Gotcha. If you want to feel old, oh, don't say that to me. Don't say that to me, Chris. Hi, Jacina. How are you? We're talking about how long ago games came out and feeling really old. I hope some voice actors do a 5-year reunion. Oh, that would be so cute. Rip to Ferdinand von Ayer. Rip to Ferdinand von Ayer. Bless his heart. We will be doing our damnedest to recruit that man. Partially out of respect and partially because I can't emotionally do it. It's crazy because Three Houses came out on your birthday, so every anniversary is just a reminder of my own age. Oh no. Well, happy birthday. May Billy rest in peace. Indeed. Pokemon Red came out in 1996. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we need to jump to the gaming screen before I feel insanely old. I mean, I am insanely old, but you know, since joining Mortals, did my controls fall asleep? There we go. Since joining the Mortals, time feels different and I feel more self-conscious about it. Oh, I already saw it flicker. That's not good. Please don't flicker. I don't actually know if my mic cuts out when I switch scenes. I don't know. I remember playing Awakening in 2012. Oh man, when was that? I have to like think of where I was in 2012. God, that's more than 10 years ago. That's so long ago. I'm not gonna do the opening just because I don't know if I'll get copyright struck for this song. You can now recruit Constance in part 1 of the main story. Oh, cool, cool, cool. Only Constance? Interesting. The reason there's a continue is I was starting to set up the Ashen Wolves DLC because you have to beat it in order to get access to them. Constance, my beloved. Human bodies don't hold up for thousands of years. They do not! Are you using the DLC for this run? Yeah, so in the background, off stream, I've been playing it partially because that's what I started doing when I was sick. So I was just playing the DLC. I'm also a Yuri fan. I love Yuri. So yes, we will have the DLC in here, but we're not going to do it on stream, if that makes sense. Like, we'll have the mainline unlocks that you get from beating the DLC, but I'm not going to do the DLC story on stream. I love Constance even when she switches personality. She's so fun. How is the audio of this game? Because I feel like it's really low, especially like under my voice. Do we need to turn it up before we start? Switching personalities is the best part. It's so funny. Could be a bit louder. Okay. I was thinking it seems kind of quiet. I feel like Engage was so loud. Let's see. But I did see when it does the preview, like if you stay on the title screen for too long and then it starts like showing off the different classes you can play, some of their like attack lines were getting close to my speaking volume, so I'm not sure what that's gonna look like. I guess we can just kind of play it by ear as we play. Okay. We're gonna play normal because I learned my lesson. I just got all female Byleth supports and now working on male Byleth supports. Oh, are you like, you're not like replaying the game like 20 times, are you? Like you've saved at a certain point and then you're just going back and giving different people the rings? That's how I would do it anyway. I hope you're not replaying the game. How many characters are there? We're about to get amazing crit quotes again. Engage had some good ones, but we're playing casual because if we play classic, it'll just be watch Feely reset for 7 hours, so. Oh no, we don't need to play online. This is the best part. Just this loading, running back and forth is my favorite. Telltale Plains.
Do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die! 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 You took everything that I loved! He's gone now, Mother.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Turn that up a little bit because she's pretty quiet.
I wonder how you got in here.
Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to be quiet for the for the cinematic. It's so good. But yeah, you guys brought up a good point that I probably should have brought up before we before we started. This is not my first playthrough, but there are people in our community who have not played this route or who have not played Three Houses at all. So, Lolly Dragon. Yeah, so I know this game has been out for 5 years. And I know that a lot of the lore is public knowledge, but keep in mind people who have never experienced this game before, and don't say anything. That's why this chat immediately after. Yeah, don't ruin it. That's all. If you spoil, you get the bonk. Yeah, you will. I've just deleted messages for now, and I saw some of you redacted them, which thank you. And now everyone will be silent. You don't have to be totally silent. Please engage with me. Also, if you have played a different route, or if you want to be like, man, like, let's say, I'm gonna make something up, this doesn't happen, but let's say Felix turns into a werewolf, right? And you're like, oh my god, he doesn't do this on Crimson Flower. I sure wish I had the context that Felix was a werewolf. That would make Crimson Flower make so much more sense. That's fine. Do not be like, oh my god, Felix turned into a werewolf? That's so funny because Ferdinand turns into a werewolf in Crimson Flower. Because then you're spoiling another route, you know? Felix is a werewolf, that would be amazing. Yeah. But yeah, like, it's fine to be like, man, I wish we had this on another route, but don't spoil the other routes, and don't spoil this route. Because I'm sure we have people who found Fire Emblem through Engage and want to experience Three Houses. That's it, that's my soapbox. If I do see you spoiling too much, you will get the timeout bonk. Spoiling the A, you're shaking my head, Felix. I don't think Felix is a werewolf. I'd have to look at my notes. I've been playing a lot of Sims again, so I'm just thinking about werewolves now. All I can think is that one comic, there's a vampire. No, it's not Hubert. I love that comic. I know exactly what you're talking about. Marianne needs protection, truly. I'm sorry, some of the hair in this game makes me think of Laffy Taffy and I just want to eat it. It's very colorful. Oddly enough, I took Byleth down the melee path gauntlet class. They're pretty devastating. They are meant to punch. It is one of their skills. Let's see if the game dialogue is loud enough.
It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
I forgot how much I like her. I don't think we get her name until later, so we're just gonna have to refer to her as question mark or goddess, I suppose. Excuse me. Superior design, of course. Someone asked earlier, are we playing casual? Yes. Because I can't play the classic intense mode. This one is correct. Yes. Sassy Greenhead, that's a good name for her.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
Who are we? I think I usually pick I'm a ghost.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Now we have to choose if it's time to be honest. Now I'm immortal would be fitting. The amount of grief she gives is just, ugh. I guess I'll be honest. Try not to piss her off too much.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
Name Byleth is a sexy bug-eyed girl. I think I'm just gonna stick with Byleth. I'm attached to Byleth.
Huh. I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names. You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
I love how they just get straight to the point. I think for whatever reason, I don't actually know why, but I normally make Byleth's birthday February 19th. There is literally no significance, but I did it on my first run and now it's just Byleth's birthday. I use my name for every avatar Fire Emblem gave us. I used to be, like in Pokemon and such, I used to name my characters my own name. And then, I don't know, as I got older, I started like wanting to lean more into the roleplay. If I'm allowed to ask, is it your birthday? It is not. I did announce my birthday on the debut stream. My birthday's in November. I have literally no reason to. It's Jake from Jake Farm. I know you meant stay, but it's really funny. I have literally no reason to say 219, but it's what I say. And I'm pretty sure it's like right next to Felix's birthday. Which obviously I didn't know the first time I played.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
Ooh, weird.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap.
Me. Is her voice loud enough? Because I can turn it up, but I'm not sure.
It is almost time to begin.
Her voice is loud enough. Okay, good. It's almost time to begin what, ma'am? Watch, I'm gonna be the one who spoils her name.
Hey, time to wake up.
Him. My favorite couple in Fire Emblem is Crom and female Robin. Crom and Robin just in general. Same birthday, so weird. Hey, you're finally awake. That really is the energy.
Were you having that dream again?
I forgot how much I love him. So I guess the Saros Nemesis thing was also part of our dream, and then we dreamed about the girl.
You've described her to me before. I don't think I've ever met anyone like that. In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts. Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
I feel like I've said, like, literally this in ASMR at this point. It's Dad! It is Dad! You can see Violet's bust from the back. This is a side angle, but it is true. Her boobs are fucking huge. Kinda wish he was my dad. He gives a very, like, comforting energy. I think they did a good job with him.
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn.
Oh, right. Of course.
Hmm? Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
Uh-oh. Byleth is my main girl here. I love Byleth.
What's happened?
I have a Byleth cosplay.
Please forgive our intrusion.
Him!
We wouldn't bother you were the situation not dire.
I didn't remember they were literally right here. Excellent. Fem Byleth has big eyes. All of the girls do, I think. Somebody told me that it was hard for them to get behind Three Houses because the eyes are so dead. I was like, oh. Demi baby, yes. It's Dima. We love him. French fry hair boy. It's Josie. It is indeed. Hottest girl in Three Houses. She's definitely up there.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Tima looks like he needs to wash his hair. Probably. At least brush it.
Bandits? Here?
It's true. They attacked us while we were at rest in our camp.
We've been separated from our companions and we're outnumbered. They're after our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
McDonald's French fries prince.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Oh man, it's so weird seeing this empty. Oh my god. On my personal account, I have like through like 4 or 5 save files, and it's up to like somewhere in the like 500 hours or something. This is wild. Oh yeah, Byleth runs on the loading screen. So when you turn, if you have the Joy-Cons separated, I don't know if it does it on handheld mode, but if you turn the controller, she'll run in that direction. It took me a while to figure that out too, but it's so good. It also does it on handheld mode. Good.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village.
I never knew this. I feel dumb. Well, so originally I just kind of like the way I held my controller, she would just automatically run toward the right. So I thought she just ran with the loading bar. And then one day I set the controller down and she ran the other way and I went, wait. Shamir is hot. Shamir is. There are a lot of hot girls in this game. You can make her jump. I didn't know that. Oh, that's so good to know. We're gonna find out.
Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
This is a fun tutorial. I like this tutorial. Do. Select a unit, move to them. When your unit's next to an enemy, command window. Click attack. Choose your weapon. I'm not gonna be like, I've played Fire Emblem before, because when I did that in Engage, it fucked us up. I should hope I know how to play though.
Stay focused.
Let's just charge right in. Wait, there's no talk to them. Oh, there is a talk to them. Hold on, that's important. Let's talk to them. Let's start with Dima since this is a Blue Lion's run.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this.
Absolutely not.
Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
Hell yeah. Nice. Oh, I can talk to all 3 of them just right now. Oh, sure. Let's just do that.
You have a strange aura about you.
Is that really the first thing she says to us?
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
You used to be a mercenary, right? Let's talk to Claude.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Alright, now we'll wait. My first support in here was female Byleth and Edelgard. That's a good choice. Edelgard, my beloved. Engage was my first game I played myself, but I've seen people play this one. I do kind of like that Engage actually makes them move when you select a spot, rather than just the arrows. That is true. That is a nice feature of Engage. I do like that. The nostalgia from Foes and Winds really slaps. Yeah. Oh god, you're hot. Low-key, little bit, yeah. First and only yes support was Bernie. Yeah, we know we got Bernie fans in here for sure. I'm not surprised that the Ivy lovers are Edelgard lovers. That tracks. A weapon will break! Oh, we've got weapon durability! I did not miss that. Weapon will break when repeated use brings its durability to 0. You can fight with a broken weapon, but your might will suck. And enemies can hit you better. Can't repair them mid-battle. That's something we'll have to keep in mind. Track how, because queens, they have similar character archetypes, I think. I'm always between Marianne and Bernie. They're good picks. Qwerty, welcome! Thank you for subscribing! I updated the alerts! I don't know if they're here or not because I think that's channel wide, but welcome! What's the plus button? You can make them walk? Interesting, can you? Oh, do you mean like going in here like this? Kendrick, welcome!
I'll cut through.
It was very subtle. The alert. select them and then move tiles. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that.
Chance.
We'll see. We'll look at Claude. I haven't beaten this game yet, but Edelgard is my pick. Got a lot of Edelgard fans in here. Why do I attract Edelgard fans? I wonder if that's saying something about me. Use the battle menu to create bookmark saves, view tutorial guides, and more. Hit the A button. And then the enemies will go when it's their turn. Yes, yes, yes. Black Eagles after all. Combat bows. Bows attack at range.
Ready and willing.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's so hard to use this though. This is fun though. I didn't know you could do that. I normally don't zoom in this much because it is really hard to. This camera angle reminds me of Valkyria Chronicles, which is a similar gameplay style, but it's set in like fantasy World War II or something. Hi BJ, welcome! But they zoom in like this when you click on a character, and then you have to like run through, and you're, at least the one I was playing, which is like 3, I think? 3 or 4. You have just a stamina bar, basically. Interesting. I don't think I'm gonna play in this mode, Fear the Deer. I don't think I'm gonna play in this mode just because it's hard for me to look at.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the forest.
Fear the deer, fear the deer. It's discombobulating. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. I haven't played Valkyria Chronicles in so long. I had it for PS3 was my first Valkyria Chronicles game, and then I have one for 4, but my PS4 is janky and loves to spit out discs in the middle of the game, and like I'm not gonna risk on a game like Valkyria Chronicles trying to play it when the game could eject at any moment. When I get a PS5, then I'll play it again. Certain terrains, right, this is telling us to go to the forest. We're gonna zoom out a little. It's kind of hard to play that way. We need to get Byleth moving. Whee! I stopped to talk to everybody and now I'm a little held up. Maybe I should have moved them first and then gone to talk to them. That would have been smarter. I don't remember if there's a difference in these guys' stats.
Good. If we're in the forest, we can sustain their attacks without losing the advantage.
Hell yeah. These will give you cover and stuff, and if you hover over it, it'll tell you. I remember how that works. Claude can't get any cover from this angle, so he's gonna go here. And Dima can go here. Photon Lens is always great. It's so good. I'm so happy. The level with the big ass tank is horrible. I'm sure there are many levels of that description, but I do remember one with a big ass tank that sucked. Valkyria Chronicles is just exactly the kind of game you've been looking for. Give it a try. Give it a try. For sure. I enjoy it. I haven't played it in a while, but it was lots of fun.
This is a fine opportunity. It's the combat arts I taught you.
Oh yeah, combat arts! Combat arts are powerful techniques that use more weapon durability than usual. Not gambits, those are different. They don't allow for follow-up attacks. You learn more ones when your weapon skills go up. Right. Okay. I was thinking of gambits, but I remember combat arts too. Guess I will once I get the money, that's fair. Can't wait for the inevitable Fire Emblem 4 remake. Is that, Sigurd's? I love how, Geralt is letting the kids do all the fighting. Well, I mean, like, we're a mercenary. He's like, yeah, no, you can do it. He did say he would come with us, but he isn't moving. I don't think he does, but he was like, we'll hold the line. I should probably fight. I should probably help the kids out, actually. I don't need to use a combat art to defeat this guy, though. Yeah, Sigurd's, okay. I don't know anything about it, I just know. That's all I know. Oh, we're level 1, it's been so long. Right, come over here, you can shoot him. Now we can use Nah, curve shot doesn't do much. It's more for if you're further away. Okay, Dima, you could probably use a combat art just for fun. 5 durability off of his lance, goodness. It's not necessary, but we can look at it. Oh, hell yeah. Did his crest activate too?
Too reckless.
Too reckless. Don't lecture me. Oh, Dimitri. Oh, I forgot. I didn't see this guy behind Edelgard. She can deal with him. No problem. Easy peasy. Yeah.
Your defeat was inevitable.
Of all people to give a bigger role in Engage, they chose Sigurd out of all the emblems. It was an interesting choice. I wasn't sure why they nominated him. Like, Marth made sense, but I don't know. I don't know enough about Sigurd to know how important he is. He is pretty. I think Engage was a good way to get people into various older Fire Emblem games. Yeah, if they like their emblems, they could look into their game. That's true. Select items. I know how to use items. Too reckless, he says.
Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
I always forget how much swearing there is in Fire Emblem. Like, it's not a lot, but it's more than I always expect it to be. Are you gonna do anything? Oh, now he's gonna join us. There we go. He really is just holding up the rear. If they have green, you can get thing. Should we just go to the right? I usually go up and around this way, but maybe we'll go that way. I can't really get anywhere yet. Here's how you can do the— yeah, I've done this a million times. I mean, I've played this 4 times, I think. I didn't finish the church route, but I did start it, so I've played this map 4 times, at least. We're not close enough for curve shot yet. Maybe we should use a vulnerary for poor Edelgard. Whee!
I'm gonna kill you where you stand.
No, you're not. Haha! Yeah. Are we routing the enemy, or are we just defeating him? I don't remember.
I will get stronger yet.
Yeah, you will. I fight for my friends. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Now Gerald's trying to do something. Or try to. An effort was made.
Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated, making them easier to hit.
I would love an Awakening remake. That could be fun. Maybe they could fix some of the quality of life issues. When you attack an enemy that is also in attack range, 1 or more units. Linked attack. Yeah. During linked attack, your avoidance and hit rate are higher. Linked attacks range might sometimes. Yeah. Fight with your friends. Linked attacks build support, which is important. Now can I curve shot? Yeah. Let's get rid of this guy. Or at least start on him. Oh, hell yeah. Excellent. Thank you, Claude. I love the boss music. Are we routing the enemy? Just the enemy commander. Okay. Well, he's the only one with drops, so I guess it doesn't matter too much. I can't get in there, so it's all up to you, Dimitri. Why don't you move and give me an opening to actually do something? That would be nice. The dear green sphere. Okay. It's nice to people into older Fire Emblem games so they can't really actually play these. Yeah, a lot of them are so outdated that it's kind of unplayable at that point. Ooh, that's ugly. I could just Wrath Strike him. Why not?
You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Yeah! Bum bum bum!
I'm not setting a very good example.
I love the sad level up lines. Retro. Oh, hey, a cute dagger. I didn't think about that. And came over. Yeah, she was totally ready.
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Of course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis.
Oh, she does give
But
you a
I'm
surname.
also known as the Beginning.
I thought we got it later in the game, but maybe it's just we get more information about her later. Even Lolly Dragon agrees. Yeah, it was kind of a dumb Byleth move, but it was Byleth heroism.
Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that?
What are you talking about?
I was not able to recall my name until just now.
Weird.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name? Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Phooey
is such a funny expletive for her to say. Phooey! If you're not like super familiar with English, like that is such an outdated thing to say. It's like 1920s thing to say. I'm less than a child. This is really like, what are you, an idiot sandwich? Still can't beat Haya Papaya. Nothing will beat Haya Papaya. I guess it makes sense for her to say it then. It's just really silly. You guys still use it? Interesting. I've heard that like, except Zappy. I've heard that like linguistically, German is like a little bit behind English, or not like outdated, but like the evolutions that English has made haven't come to German yet, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. Idiot professor head between two books. I do know that when I visited Europe, like the taste in music was like a decade behind where it was at in America. It was interesting. And all of the male-female avatars of Fire Emblem that they made, Byleth has to be the most powerful one of them all. Byleth is my favorite. I love Byleth. She liked that.
You understand.
It's kind of like English derived from German. It is. I mean, yeah, but like it's interesting to me that it's English is ahead when like I would think since English is based on German, German would be ahead, you know? It's curious to me.
You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened.
Neat! Thank you. You stopped time? I feel like Byleth is one to just kind of roll with it. So just like, cool, thanks.
There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
I do like her ribbons. Funnily and kind of scarily at the same time, Gen Z and especially iPad kids are pretty much just bringing English over to Germany. Interesting.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
She doesn't even know. What will happen when time resumes? Well, I mean, the axe will come down, won't it? What now, I think is a better question.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end.
Neat. The modeling in Three Houses was rough. It's a little messy, yeah.
How rude of you to drag me into this. Now what to do?
It's really funny sometimes in combat, the way that their outfits start to clip. We might see it later. Keep it frozen until I'm safe. That's not how it works. I'll just stay here and wait to die. I'm pretty sure reverse time is the only thing that makes any sense. Oh, for sure it's gonna happen. I love when it happens. It's really funny.
Of course. I must turn back the hands of time.
Wah.
Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome.
That flickering is my fault. My capture card is a piece of shit.
I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time.
Full Metal Alchemist, it kind of was. Those were alchemical symbols.
Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
What the hell does any of that mean? Oh, what do these say? I haven't read them before. Living being as support of all... I can't read that fast. Mother... I can't read that one. Heaven and Fodlan? The goddess always lives in heaven and Fodlan. Interesting. As support of all meaningful things? Who bears the flames within? She's for real yapping. Time was paused. Hi, Jared. I'm trying to read the phrases around the circle here, but it's a little blurred for me. To Google. Good luck. They're for the most part in different languages. I saw English, but I don't know. Ooh, cutscene. Hell yeah. Yes, Violet, this time don't turn your back to the oncoming axe.
Hey, over here! Huh?
It's funny because Edelgard is the one I left behind in that fight.
Hey, did you just...
Did I just what?
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students.
Too late, dude.
Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Yeah, truly. Who would win? The Ashen Demon or one random ass thug?
Why him?
This part always confused me. Does Geralt know exactly what happened, or is he amazed you deflected the attack? I have an opinion, but it would be spoily. Oh, Edelgard, you don't know what's coming in the future. Yay, it's me! I'm the MVP. Bum bum bum.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway. Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois, just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old
Excuse
friend.
me, so sorry.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Can you imagine if we just parted ways right here?
Garreg Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
This man tried so hard.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
I'm a bandit. He is a stranger to me. That is correct. It would set up 3 hopes. I suppose it would if we just left. It's an interesting thought as to what the consequences of that would be. I think it's true. The consequences would be 3 hopes. It's a fair question. Violet looks nothing like him. True. Don't be cruel to him, but it's funny. I'm a bandit would be hilarious. That's true. I feel like his sense of humor would also enjoy one of these 2 answers. We can do I'm a bandit.
Oh, great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain.
She looks like her mommy. She does.
I'd love for you to see the monastery too. You will join me, won't you?
Alois is wonderful.
What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Saros.
You would, though.
The Knights of Saros. They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker?
You used to be a mercenary, right?
Former captain of the Knights of Saros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything?
Many things. Stalker. I'm gonna say Knights of Saros. Violet is like, who the hell are you people?
Saros? The most famous order of knights in all of Fodlan.
Have you been living under a rock?
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the 3 of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garreg Mach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
I love how as soon as they see Violet, they're like, ooh, she's hot, and start trying to recruit her. It kind of is the energy of like 16-year-olds meeting a cool 20-year-old and like wanting to just like hang out with them. And from the 20-year-old's perspective, it's like, you are children. Like, that's exactly what's happening. Have you seen Violet?
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat.
You ran the fuck away.
Everything would have worked out if these 2 hadn't followed me and ruined everything.
They were the bait.
Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Okay, good night, Yuto.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
Dimitri has sass. He's subtle about it, but he's got sass.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
Edelgard says, having not picked up on Dimitri's sass.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power.
Ladies, ladies, please.
Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet? Or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
The girls are fighting.
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Ooh. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. They're all posturing for Violet's attention. They really are. I don't think they're quite friends, but they are like friendly.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire's...
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
They're really just scrambling.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself. Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors. But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
The first time I played this game, I thought the answer to this question would set your route. And it was like, oh god!
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well?
They're not even subtle. They're not. Of course, we're gonna pick Fargus.
Understood. Fargus is a noble and distinguished kingdom that has always valued chivalry.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
They sure are. I don't remember if she'll only tell us about one or if we can think about all of them. So we'll start with Dimitri. He seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Yes, okay, we'll give us all of them. She is a refined young woman, but I feel as though she is always evaluating me. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again.
So this is such a cat.
I may be sleeping, but
Alois is definitely the fun uncle. He does have that energy. All this yawning is making me yawn as well. Oh no!
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 Houses.
Hell yeah. Oh, I missed these opening cards.
The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
I love all the non-house characters, but they get so screwed in the spin-off. Oh no.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Casimir, welcome to the former Mercs! Welcome, welcome! You now have access to our emojis
This
in the
will be your
chat.
first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough.
There it is. Home.
There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
Oh, this is such a good intro. There you go, there's Hanneman for the Hanneman fan. They really didn't need to animate that bounce. Oh, we're so cute!
Rhea's here.
Most ominous thing ever. Like, how do you not get untrustworthy vibes just from the way that they introduce her? Like, that's so intimidating.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Nobody save for Marianne and Mercedes can be trusted. And Marianne will tell you she can't be either.
I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
You've been here before? Well, we know he's been here before. We know he's the captain, so her?
You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
The Archbishop?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
Byleth has zero clue what's going on. I don't know how Byleth has lived this long and not learned anything about this world. Like, Gerald tried really hard.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald.
Him.
My name is Sothis. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
The only real adult in this entire monastery. No amount of framing devices will make me dislike Rhea. True, no, that's fair. It's just that introduction is so ominous, that's all. No brain, only sword. I have something to ask of you. That still is in my head. Kairehara Kazaha. It's really funny, just like comparing the voices. Oh, the memes from Sedith. I love the memes. Trapped in the McDonald's play palace or whatever. It's like an aggressively innocent atheist meeting the Pope. That is kind of what's happening.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
I do love her voice. Rhea has more strength than all of us. She does.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you.
That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
That crown must be heavy. She has to have neck pain.
I see.
She's a powerful
My
woman.
condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name?
He said don't trust her. I don't know. We shouldn't be rude, though. If I were in her shoes, I would have went mad like 2 years into the church. Fair. It's a lot of pressure. It took me so long to realize that her VA is Charmeleigh. Because I'm used to her playing like little girls. Very different energy. I'd have stayed for Zenith.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
What do you mean better for gameplay? I think Byleth is better, like, plot-wise. Femme Byleth. Sylvain, Lance of Ruin Early Access, fair. Okay, fair.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
Oh, Pegasus Knight. That's true. They're gendered classes, aren't there?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but...
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
True.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Yeah, Sylvain is so easy to recruit as Femme Byleth. That's true. Yeah, the Three Houses Liet motif. I'm not good at saying that word, but yes, I do enjoy. Just the music in this game is so good. I'm so nostalgic.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
My services? I must work here? As a mercenary? As a servant? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it.
That's worse.
You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right?
Those brats. Imagine referring to the future leaders of the nation as those brats. I hope this school year is a happy one where everybody learns and grows and nothing bad happens.
Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor.
And they hired me off the street. He has no chill. He has no chill. He does not care. Leitmotif? Leitmotif? Is the best I can put it with letters. I could just like look it up on Google. Dad, why do you think I'm students? The first one, leitmotif. Like leitmotif? The T is silent, there are two T's. Oh no. Pronunciation hard.
And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
They've been saying a lot of damn. I wasn't expecting it.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
Thanks.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck.
He nopes out so fast. He's like, a woman hit on me, I'm leaving. The biggest flirt in all the game, aside from Sylvain. Bro is relatable. I genuinely thought Manuela was romanceable by a female Byleth, but I don't think she is. Ship Sylvain and Manuela. They do have supports together. They get, like, weirdly romantic, but it makes me uncomfortable.
And watch out for Lady Rhea.
Oh yeah, here's where he's like, don't fucking trust that woman.
I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Nobody in this room thinks I'm qualified, including me.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy.
I love their rivalry. Can you ship Manuela and Hanneman? I mean, I do. I think they're cute together in a funny, chaotic way. If you want to destroy your image of Hanneman, just replace every crest mentioned by changing the C in crest with a B. No!
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
No, what have you done?
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet
crests. You. No, guys, you're ruining it. You're a doctor?
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
You're available? Really, what I was thinking is that you're a bit underdressed, dude.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
See, like, that's totally hitting on me. Absolutely.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
I mean, everything Manuela says is a breach of workplace policy.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
No problem. I think you did miss the explanation, but yeah, we have members in our community who've never played Three Houses or haven't played Blue Lion, so I don't want to spoil the game. So sorry, I am getting over a cold.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Mitya, my boy.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
It always throws me that the Black Eagles is the only house whose color doesn't match their name, like everything is red. I feel like they're like very like Holy Roman Empire inspired. Yeah, but the eagle is black, yeah. I think they needed a color just because like black wouldn't pop. But I think probably the eagle is black because they draw on like Holy Roman Empire history and such. Can you imagine if All the Black Eagles wore all black. They look like a nation of goths. I mean, points at Hubert. A lot of their armor is black. It's also based on Norse mythology. Oh, interesting. You have Hubert. Everybody's like, Hubert, Hubert, Hubert. The path is red, but the eagle is black. Yeah. Red Eagle sounds like a football team. We don't discuss Hubert. He's terrifying. They need red because of the transition of red emperor characters. It also, I know that the route names, I think it is, are based off of, like, the poem, the, like, ancient poem that inspired Fire Emblem. So I think that's part of it. Like, the colors are part of the poem. I'm not super knowledgeable on this, but I think that has something to do with it. Crimson Flower, Azure Moon, Verdant Wind, and Silver Snow, yeah. Chinese legend, that's it, that's it.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
I love that all the adults here are like, fuck them kids.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids.
We got a lot of weirdos here
I'm
this
sure
year.
Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
This is accurate, I think, to how teachers talk about students, though. There are legendary Pokemon based on the same myth. Oh, neat. Which ones?
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Sothis is the only adult here.
I have made my decision, Sothis.
Xerneas, Yveltal, and Zygarde, the Kalos trio. Okay, okay. Interesting. And then you say Thunderous and Landorus and the other two. Huh. We got some disputes. I'll have to look into it.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
So this character gimmick is that he has a brain? Maturity? Truly the only one who makes any sense here.
I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sothis, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well.
I don't fucking trust you. Your trust is misplaced, Lady Rhea.
More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
That's definitely not going to be relevant ever.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
You're on thin fucking ice. Turtle, a tiger, a bird, and whatever the heck Thunderous is. Oh yeah, we get to run. Also, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be Violet like pointing and like teaching, but I always just see it as her doing the disco. I can't unsee the disco dance. I wonder what you guys' take is on it. Oh, we get this cutscene. There's so many good cutscenes at the start of this game. Her eyes are big. I'm glad everyone else saw a disco. It's not New Game Plus. This is straight up right from zero. Nom, 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 nom. It's them. He's so ominous. Him! Her. Oh, poor baby. Lawrence does need to fix his hair. I love this. Oh, my kids. Oh. Felix is not having a good time. There's no timeline where Lawrence has good hair. Ingrid's like, get the fuck off of me. She really is.
Of course.
Here's how you move around. If you're ever unsure what to do, look at the left side of the screen. Yeah. Your first task.
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers Academy, correct?
Yup, yup, yup.
To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home.
You're gonna have to fish thousands of fish to up your levels, that's true. Well, it's gonna be a lot of fishing.
That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it.
I'm pretty sure I can't refuse it.
Once you have finished, come and speak with me.
She's like, let me know if you accept it. Also, when you're done doing it, because I assume you will.
May I ask a favor of you?
I have something to ask of you. You should speak with every student you can. This might be your only chance to see what they're really like before you become a professor. Speak to the house leaders to gather information. Yeah. Bum-ba-dum. Quests are given to you. You can do them. I've done this before. I'm so glad I'm not the only one who saw the blue lions, not my kids! Yes, I love them. I really love the architecture of the monastery. I think they did a great job. Let's eavesdrop.
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
Sure I am.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
So we'll just trust them to this random-ass mercenary we picked up instead.
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
He's like, you're on probation. I don't fucking know you. Oh yeah, we don't have access to the full monastery. New Game Plus makes some of it not a slog, but I have this thing where like I don't like wasting action points, which means that the like weekend battles drag so long because you can do all of them from like the very start. And so like White Clouds drags. Minimap is up there, you can change it. Yeah. Okay, we're just in the Great Hall, huh? Can I leave? Yes. But I can't go over there. Like, how much of the map is... really not much of the map is given to me right now. Okay.
You there?
Let's look around. They're talking about Gerald. Captain Gerald has returned! Captain Gerald's a good man.
A moment, please.
A moment, please. The professor's rooms are on the 2nd floor. Am I allowed up there? I don't think so. I think that's just back to Rhea. Alright, what are you guys talking about? The songstress Dorothea in my class? Is that a tattoo on Petra's face? Mercedes seems a bit eccentric. Be nice to Mercy. Yeah, but you can buy support combos too. I guess. I don't see a problem with not doing New Game Plus, at least for our playthrough. Recruiting is gonna be a nightmare. that is, it's a lot easier to recruit on a New Game Plus. Spotted Edelgard. Linhardt always seems laid back. Lawrence is a true noble. Ash is the best. Totally unpretentious. That's true. I bet I could take Caspar in a fight. Bernadetta is always in her room. I thought we weren't recruiting people on this run. Just Ferdinand. By people, I mean Ferdinand. If I were Sylvain, I'd join him by this class too for those legs. Me too. How do I get Dimitri to be my friend? The most important question. Alright, let's talk to Edelgard.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles.
Nope.
I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
We literally did not meet any of them yet. But sure, tell us about them. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
I think you're projecting, ma'am. Swap display. Oh, there we go. We can zoom in and look at her a little more. What are you nodding about? Too bad you can't recruit everyone but the house heads. That would be hilarious. I have done that on other routes, but that's not what we're doing here.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child.
Spooky man.
You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
Scary man is, in fact, a scary man. Fruity.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
Look at the boy, baby boy. Love to see him. He's Ferdinand von Ire. He is. If Three Houses had the graphics of Engage, it would be amazing. I don't mind the way that they look.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping.
Aren't we all? We're gonna hear that for the rest of the game. Yep.
If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
Oh, I'm gonna be sad to kill him. I love Linhardt. Buddy. I can't, like, spin them around to look at their model. Caspar!
He's the second son of Count Bergles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Take good care of him, he baby. Oh. I have a lot of affection for all these characters. Here we go.
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class.
There she is. Little baby. Dorothea!
Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
You're edging towards spoilers there. I love Dorothea. You're absolutely certain that we're not gonna recruit her? We're not! We gotta get the experience of murdering them, you know?
Bridget. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Bridget is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
I want to suffer. Okay. So that's all of them. It's him!
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Nothing to report. My man, the gatekeeper. Gatekeeper love in the chat. Oh, my boy. Have you guys seen that comic that's like, when it's getting close to the ball, he says that he wishes someone like would go with him, and then there's a comic of Byleth just like aggressively gesturing at herself, being like, "Please, I'll go with you." That's how I feel about Gatekeeper. I love Gatekeeper. You must be a new student. Nope. Who are you? I'm the Ashen Demon. Who are you? Let's see. Where is everybody?
Yes.
This way. Oh yeah, I don't usually go to the courtyard this way, so I got lost. I'm gonna have to relearn the whole map. Not allowed to go that way.
What do you think?
Are they just all in the classrooms? They might be. No, this is Patrick.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance.
Oh, I forgot to mute my phone. Sorry.
Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Nice. Oh. Officers Academy. That door was open a minute ago. Why did it close? They really were like, don't let her in. Ugh, it's him.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. Perhaps you'd like to join me for a cup of tea sometime. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
God, I hate him so much. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Lawrence lovers. We won't.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
I think someone said earlier that they headcanon that everybody just thought you were a student until you start teaching, and like, that is absolutely the vibe.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Not a word.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Very underwhelming greetings.
Hi. It's like this.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Why are all of you like this? They're all like, I'm important. Or just, yeah, I'm a merchant. You're just looking at books.
Well...
The ladies.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
I sure am.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
I love their friendship.
Are you joining the Knights of Seros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
They're cute together. I love them. Leonie is so friendly. That's the noble lady Hilda, isn't it? I think we got everybody in here. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Claude makes 8, wherever he is. Oh, right there. Literally in front of me. Hello, Claude.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression.
It really is extrovert adopts introvert. Yeah, that is their vibe. Speaking of Marianne, I saw that you chose to go against the blood-sucking part. I think when I looked at it last, the poll was like, yeah, that'd be fine, or like decidedly not. And I was like, well, I think this is a all yeses or one no kind of scenario, yeah.
I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness.
He's so chill about it.
I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone?
Yeah, tell us about him. Tell us about yourself.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
He told us literally nothing. Golden Deer are just vibing. They truly are. I like his, does he have like a split eyebrow? Sorry. No, stop talking! Does he have a split eyebrow, or is it just like the art style? It might just be the art style. He looks cool though. Mr. Sus himself.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man.
Yeah, like it looks on his model he has a split eyebrow, but then on his portrait art it doesn't. So I'm not sure if maybe his eyebrow's just like thin towards the end? I can't tell. Ugh, Lawrence, yeah.
That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Yeah, mood dude. His haircut is so bad. We need a shade emote just for him. Hopefully we won't have to see too much of him.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
We love Raphael. What a good boy. He looks so intense, but he's just a big softie. The zoom in on Lawrence reminding you of Garreg from Legend of Zelda. He's got a little bit of the like head shape going on with his hair.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Confession, I find Ignatz kind of annoying. He's just a little too whiny for me.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ardelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Claude is such a troublemaker. She's so little. She's like 14. Like, she truly is baby. I just want to ruffle her hair. She'd be so mad. You're irrelevant. She's intense. I do love her.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
She'd end both of you, truly.
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Sweet girl. She has like a perpetual shading like over her eyes to make her look even more miserable. Marianne.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
That's one of my favorite lines, like description lines in this game. It's just her picture won't be there because she didn't get around to it. What a cutie. It's one hell of a roast. It's so good.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
You're making me work! Proceeds to crit one-shot Crispies. Indeed. Hilda is a powerhouse. I love her. I'm not as fond of Leonie, mostly because she cannot shut up about her father. Let's see, I thought I saw... Oh no, Dima's over there. Lysithi is the youngest student here. I like Annette's positive attitude. I love how these people are like gossiping about the students, but they're not having conversations with each other. They're just saying things, you know? Well, I love her VA. Leonie's not exactly my cup of tea, yeah. Like, she does a great job, but... she's lackluster. Spotted Sylvain, the most important notification I need. They're talking at each other, yeah.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Nice. There he is! My boy!
Well, well, it must be my lucky day today, being approached by such a beauty.
Already, right out the gate. First words out of his mouth.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
What an ass.
Okay. Huh?
He may be whiny, but he's the kind of unit to crit twice. What, Ignatz? Sylvain, that is a teacher. He doesn't know that yet. It's Sylvain, the worst character, truly. Oh, these two, they're so sweet. Oh, my blue lions.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you.
Ash, baby boy. And sweet, perfect Dedue.
This here is Dedue. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Oh, I love them. I'm so excited. I love that Sylvain is look at this. Sylvain is standing here with his hand on his hip, staring out at the door, waiting to hit on the first woman who enters. And Felix is standing here with his hand on his hip, facing the direct opposite. He is talking to Ingrid, but it's just an exact mirror of opposite energy. I didn't like Dedue at first, but then he grew on me. Dedue is such a sweet boy. He's very serious, but he's so sweet. We all know Dedue's most famous line. The Dusker thing got old, that's fair. But it's important.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Sweet Mercy.
Oh, Mercy! Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
You used to be a mercenary, right?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers' Academy too, then?
About that.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend. I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
My children. And then these two.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled, and he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Straight to the point.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Felix has his priorities. Everyone in the Blue Lion's house has their priorities. Like, they all know what they're about. Felix, I've beaten you 10,000 Fire Heroes. It's very funny. Ugh, I love them all. Felix, Ingrid, and Sylvain are old friends. This is Dimitri Erasure. Did we get everybody? I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and Dimitri.
Okay.
Ingrid has amazing hair. Yeah, she's so good. She's one of those characters who has a good pre and post time skip design. She really lucked out.
Okay.
Did Felix not even say his name? Wait, did he might not have. Hold on.
I have heard all about what you did.
He also said you're quite. I look forward to.
He didn't. No, Ingrid had to introduce him. Priorities.
Felix, must you? Oh, and
priorities.
Okay.
Of course she had to. Ingrid has to do everything around here. Her boys are useless. Spotted Dimitri. I sure did. I think I'm gonna talk to the Black Eagles first. I like Dedu's calm attitude. Felix is a lone wolf.
Hey!
Hey!
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
There's a whole bunch of rich people. Hubert is so cute. I love broody boys. Ferdinand's smile makes me melt. These two are just like gossiping about their crushes.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house.
I like that he feels it's necessary to say legitimate.
Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
No, actually, you're gonna join my class. He said the line! I forgot how short his pre-timeskip hair is. Billy and Erica Mendez also voiced Naofumi and Raftalia in Shield Hero together. Interesting. I want to hug her. Obviously, Ophelia got blackmailed by Hubert. What, for not dissing him? It's what she said. She says he's cute.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks.
I forgot how much I like his voice actor. I still think Zelkov and Hubert is a meeting that has to happen. They have like same aesthetic but opposite energies, I think.
This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
I really like the way that Petra wears her outfit. Her uniform.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Robbie David, my love. Yeah, he's so good. Oh, she joined, Petra's VA, Faye Mata, recently joined the Star Rail cast, did she? Who is she?
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with, I am pleased to have met you.
I love the way she talks. Like, linguistically, it's so interesting, and they're pretty consistent with it, which I appreciate. She's Jade. Okay. Yeah. It's a giant hat lady. I haven't seen much of Jade yet. She also voiced Aqua in Konosuba dub. I don't think I've watched that.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. I love these two's friendship too. It's really good.
Linhard, goodbye.
Oh, I forgot he's like that.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
He's such a mood. He reminds me a lot of a dear friend of mine. Why are you all alone?
Well now, you don't have a familiar face. What brings you here? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the Academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Back when Dorothea was so bubbly and happy. A sweet girl. Speaking of which, it's Dorothea! We got a whole lot of Allegra appreciators around here. She's so good. She does such a great job. Goddess, let there be harmony here. Where's Dima? There he is.
Hello.
There's someone else I can talk to though. Who else? Who's over here? Who am I not talking to? Oh, it's this guy.
What do you want?
What do you want?
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
I trust him implicitly. Definitely not super edgy and terrifying. It's Edgelord McGee. Yeah, really. My second husband. Yeah? He's an interesting character.
Hello.
Very ominous.
Hello.
Hello.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
I love him.
Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
What a good boy.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lions catch your attention?
Literally all of them. Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Oh, me? Well, I'm traumatized. What a good boy. Chris Hackney's a fun man too, yeah. He did such a good job with Dimitri.
Dedue was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
He sure is. Our boy. Oh.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Fight him. Fight him. He must be fought. I feel like Felix... It's not that Felix is short, it's that every other boy around him, aside from Ash, is like over 6 feet tall, so he looks small next to all of them.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm.
He sure will. I love that he has lockpick. Look at that cutie. Him.
Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said...
He's a bit of an ass.
Well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
No one can stop Sylvain. Him. This menace. Absolute affront to society. Smug bastard. Love him.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom.
I love her like very airy animation here.
She may seem carefree on the surface,
but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
We love Mercy. Ugh. Her hair is like clipping really badly right now. The idea of Dimitri trying very politely to tell Sylvain to stop being a womanizer is very funny. Sometimes it's not even polite. Sometimes it really is just like, Sylvain, please. But Sylvain cannot be stopped.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Never seen this game played yet, entirely because I'm lazy and never looked it up. Well, welcome! We're right in the beginning. We're getting to know our students. They're all so cute and innocent, except for Sylvain. It's Best Girl!
Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Best girl, best girl! We stand Ingrid here.
I appreciate your effort.
You are responsible for choosing which house to lead. If there are still students you have yet to speak with, try speaking with each house's homeroom. Oh, excuse me, so sorry. Biased much, Dimitri. He's correct. Okay. Quest complete. Whee! I suppose I should return to Rhea. Yeah, I think we saw everything. Bump. Legit considered grabbing it when it released for Switch. It's very fun.
I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I would recommend it. I have logged a lot of hours in this game.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Just gonna be a question if we're gonna need an entire year for this one too. Definitely. It's a long game. Why so serious, Seneth? Seneth is the only correct person here. I love that he was like, I just need to remind everyone, I think this is a bad idea.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
I thought, like, the school year was already underway, so, like, this exchange never makes sense to me. Which house will I choose? Whoever Manuela gets, I'm so sorry for them. I love this graphic of, like, all of their faces in the diamond. Let's see, what does it say? Adrestian Empire Black Eagle House. A house for students from the Adrestian Empire. Many are nobility, most of them use magic. Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Blue Lion House. A house for students from the Kingdom of Fargus. Most value chivalry. Looks at Sylvain. And excel at military arts. Leicester Alliance Golden Deer House. A house for students from the Leicester Alliance. As per regional tradition, many are skilled archers. I do love a good archer, but of course, we all know this is a Blue Lions playthrough.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct?
Absolutely.
Your heart has made its choice then.
It sure has.
All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Don't fuck this up!
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry.
It's
I
her!
did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Baby. Little baby. My life for the Adrestian Empire. Bean!
No, it's nothing. More
importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Assuming each class has slightly different play styles. A little bit, yeah, just because of like the base makeup and the characters have different strengths. But also like about halfway through the game, the paths diverge dramatically and you end up on a completely different route depending on the class, on the group that you choose, of course.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
I love her big spiral curls.
I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of.
Something about Flame's headshot always makes it look like her head is floating and has no neck. I think it's her hair. Her hair is huge. Those curls remind me of Silverwolf and Bronya. I could see the Bronya, yeah.
In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
He really is like, don't fuck it up. There's the entire time. He's like, I don't trust you.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it. But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably.
Sylvain just absolutely called him out there. Dimitri, that's not how it works. You're still the Prince of Fargus.
I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
All of these kids are like, what do we do without hierarchy?
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Boy.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor.
I love that Felix is like, stop flirting with her. There's more important things, and he's literally about to challenge me to a duel, isn't he?
Come to the training ground.
Yeah.
There, you will show me what you're capable of.
Stop being an idiot. Fight me.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Now everyone wants to fight me.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
We should all fight each other. That was forward. Sylvain is forward. The funniest thing about this game and Sylvain is that depending on the gender of your professor, if you play a female professor, it's way easier to get him to join your class if you don't pick Blue Alliance. He's like that. Is the professor a custom character? No. Like, you don't design her yourself. There's one model and you choose the gender. Like old school Pokemon style.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
All of these kids are so ready to fight.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions. Is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Make love, not war. Doesn't he automatically join you if you're female? Yeah, so like the characters usually, you have to be like, I reached this level in Lance and therefore I've impressed you and now will you join me? But if you're female Byleth, you can literally just walk up to him and be like, do you want to join my class? And he'll go, yeah, sure. Oh, but dating the teacher is fine, yeah.
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
I love the like family energy of this group. Like they all know each other and get along, you know? Well, get along is a stretch, but like they're just all so close. It's so good.
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
At least he acknowledges it. My lions. And then we get to run, and then we run the other way, and then we go back. That's my favorite thing. It's like pretending to drive the car when you're in like the back seat, you know, and you're like a little kid. And then she does just go, oh yeah, you're right, try to jump. Oh, it's B, I think. Whee! I've never seen that. There are new places to explore in the monastery. 1,000 gold from the Church of Saros for funding this month's activities.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Always ominous. She really does look like she's doing the disco. She does!
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
This will just be the rest of stream. It's just him ranting.
Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons.
Byleth looks bored.
Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Oh, she's falling asleep. Yeah, like, look at her. That's her thinking pose, but it really does look like it. And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
There's no need to look into it. Yes, crests can skip generations. That happens too, we'll get into it as we go through the playthrough, but some of the characters in this game have siblings who don't have crests, but they do. And it creates a lot of like political issues. She does look entirely bored on the verge of sleep. That's what I look like when I'm bored of the lesson. Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
I have no idea how this thing works.
What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected?
It's kind of like an X-ray? Interesting. That's a way to look at it. Crest, you're huge! I can't unhear breasts thanks to whoever said that. I had forgotten, but now it's back in my brain.
To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of.
No.
How thrilling!
No, such massive crests. No. No.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
Get out of my office.
I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Just a massive bear honk donkey of crests.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
Just research with consent. He really was just like, here, show me your arm. Okay, get out.
What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
I love that they didn't even bother to, like, make up any science. They just said that. Okay, bye. What are we gonna do today? Academy uniform for the protagonist is now available in your journal. DLC supplies have arrived. Head to your personal quarters and check by the bed to pick them up. Special auxiliary battles are available. Yeah, this is all DLC stuff. House loungewear is available in your journal. Glasses are available for the protagonist. It's possible to go into battle with the same appearance as in the Monastery. I love that. This is very, very good. Now possible to recruit Anna. Additional quests will be available from Chapter 2 onward. You can check them out from the bulletin board. You can now change select units into servant's attire, summer wear, or evening wear. Sothis regalia outfit. You can change the protagonist's outfit to the dancer ensemble. Yeah, Anna doesn't have very many supports, which made me sad. The quest has been added from Chapter 5 of the main story on. You will find the quest via bulletin board. In order to accept it, you must have the ability to invite people to tea parties. You can now clothe Anna in the tricky merchant outfit.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
By which they mean everything happens on the weekend and then the last day of the month. The Monastery's schedule features different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off, and you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be to explore. Select the calendar with the directional buttons to view the schedule. And it is okay. Yeah. We will explore. Yeah, I don't have a choice, so yes. Bum, 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 bum. So, this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Don't use Anna in this game. Yeah, I probably won't. Every Three Houses player does that, yeah. Supplies are now available. Supplies as a set. Yes, I definitely have room for them. Look at all these things I probably won't use. Yes, please. Thank you. We've got our journal. I don't think we need to mess with the outfits right now. Imagine your boss giving you a limited maid outfit reward. I forgot you were doing Violet's voice. I was confused. I thought Violet was actually talking. Well, I'm glad I did a good job. What do we got going on? Oh, we're gonna learn how to fish. And yeah, we're gonna learn how the monastery works, basically. And you get to, we don't have the full monastery yet, so you can't see my weird route yet.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
He's like the only one who tells us like what the actual rules of conduct are. I saw you guys being like, Professor, you can't just take them unsupervised to the spa.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Did I miss that video then? I did a Byleth ASMR, is what they are referring to, I believe.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you.
I forgot he just straight up threatens to murder you, just right out the gate.
Joking, of course.
Yeah, I don't believe you, sir. I'm totally kidding. Spotted Caspar, where? Oh, there he is. Past the dog. Can I pet the dog yet? No.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class.
Yeah, like they had a dude here. So who teaches the commoners? Is it implied that they're also in class when you teach? Yeah, no. So commoners and the nobles are in the same class. It's just that the commoners sleep on the ground floor and the nobles sleep on the upper floor. That's what he was saying. Because some of our students are commoners. Like, Ash is sort of a commoner, sort of a noble, and Mercedes is sort of a noble, sort of a commoner. Dedue, I think, is considered a commoner.
After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Why does everyone want to fight me? I always wondered, what about the townsfolk? Are they just there? Do they attend the school? I don't think they attend the school. They might be like part of the community though, because I think the monastery is surrounded by a town. And so I think probably, you know, you've got people who trade in the market. There's probably like servants and stuff like that. But Bernie is a noble? That's true. I hadn't thought of that. I've never thought about that. She is a noble and she has a first floor room. Weird. Huh. I have no explanation for you. That's a good point. She wants an easy escape route. I know why. Okay. Maybe it's some Bernie lore. I don't remember if they ever explained that. Maybe they do. She just got the last available room. She might have asked to move. Maybe. Oh, we get to... I'll banter with him.
You really think so?
He liked
With
that.
enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
It's likely based on her backstory. Okay. I mean, I know the way that she got into the academy, so maybe that has something to do with it.
I care nothing of friendship.
This man
If you have no business here, leave.
does not want to talk to me. I don't think we can go in here yet. I don't think we can use the spa yet either. Thanks for all your hard work. I just got here. I don't think we have this yet. No, we don't have the guy you have to talk to.
That's so.
Yuritsa, the real sunshine here. Then we'll go this way. That's not Patrick Sates, is it? Yes, it is. Yeah. No, it is. We can look in everybody's rooms, maybe. Will they let me in? Oh, no, they won't let me in yet. We can't snoop yet. He's also the voice director for the game. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. Reed says, I'm mandatorily obligated to be here. Yeah.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
I thought it was going to give me a little pop-up tutorial there, but guess they'll cover that later.
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action.
What is with all the retainers threatening my life?
I have a request.
I love that he's like, if you upset Dimitri, I will kill you. Also, can you help me garden? Hint, transfer hint, yeah. She does sound old. Some of the NPCs have like odd voice choices. There's a dish I would like to make, but I need more of a certain vegetable to do so. I was planning to grow it from the weeds in the greenhouse, but if you'd like to help... Yeah, I'll accept this. We'll learn how to use the greenhouse. What you gotta say, Dimitri?
I hear there will be a Mach battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance.
Sure will.
Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win?
That's the spirit.
As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes.
Oh, he's gonna teach us about
Both
everything.
students and teachers of the Officers' Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here.
Now that I think of it, isn't Linhart also a noble at the bottom floor? He might be. Interesting. Maybe he's just too lazy to climb the stairs. Just wanted a quiet spot, could be.
There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor?
Sure have.
There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here.
Welcome back, JT, but please do not refer to me in flirtatious terms. Thank you. You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available when you have active points. When you're done exploring, press the L button.
Professors at the Officers' Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Your professor level determines the maximum activity points. We've played this before. Mission complete. We really can't get in here, huh? I keep expecting to be able to get in there. Okay.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Yeah, you're not gonna emotionally manipulate me into letting you in. At least Hilda doesn't threaten you at day one.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet? Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Ew, effort. I think one of her battle lines is, ew, work. Hilda, I just got here. Dormitory. Maybe this is where the dorms start, and that's why I was confused. Maybe the upper ones are faculty. Let's find out. Nope, still won't let me in.
Right.
Spotted Leonie. Oh, there she is. Oh, there's Bernie. She's out of her room. A rare Bernie sighting.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to.
Why does everyone want to fight me?
It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I'm older than you, I think. Why do I not know you? One of her crit lines is, "You're making me work." Yeah, that's true. Speaking of Linar, I'll have to go to sleep. Oh, good night, BJ! I have a love-hate relationship with Hilda because, man, I see myself in her and I don't think that's good. She has some pretty redeeming qualities, though, if that makes you feel better. Ugh, now I'm all sweaty. That's true. Maybe I'm thinking of Linhart. Linhart has a battle line that's just, ugh, battle. Imagine if Leonie was just BSing the whole time. I don't know, she's just like, yeah, no, I know Captain Gerald. Yeah, definitely. my uncle works at Nintendo.
I was just heading back to my room, bye!
Soak it up, boys. We will never see her outside in the light of day again. Three Hopes actually does delve into it more. I think there's a little bit of an explanation in Three Houses, but like, it's weird. Now she's in her room.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
You good in there, Bernie? Alright. Down here. Here he is. He's got a quest for me.
Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town?
Stop flirting with me!
There's an inn that serves the most amazing food. It's one of my favorite places to eat. You simply must come try it with me.
Sir!
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I love this. If I have to eat in that filthy dining hall, I prefer to invite a cute girl to dine with me. Beforehand, I'll find out her favorite foods so I can order them. She's happy, I'm happy. I haven't missed a move. Pretty great, huh? Did he just invite you out for drinking? I think he invited me on like a dinner date. Like you actually mind him flirting with you. He's just down boy. Yeah, really. We'll get to that later. Nobody else. Nope. Okay. I'm nervous about the Mach battle. You should be. Spotted Linhart. Put some cake outside the door to lure her out. Let's see. I believe this is Mercedes's room. She has like her room like in the corner here. I don't think we have stairs access, so I don't think we can go upstairs yet. Stop
The
thinking
Great
about
Tree
Sylvania
Moon
Focus.
is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Now I'm feeling sleepy too. Can you imagine if you were just like talking to your teacher and you're like, I don't think I'm gonna do my homework, I'm tired. And they were like, yeah, I'm tired too. I think I saw, yeah.
Let's see.
It's Griffin Burns.
I'm a little busy.
Can't we just talk a little?
I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
I do love Cyril. He's a good boy. Child. Yeah, I don't think we have the stairs yet. No. What a good boy.
Oh, it's Ash! Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
To answer your question, Paladin, the upper dorms are accessible later. We just don't have access to the stairs right now. But no, we can find all of the students' rooms. That's how we know whose room is next to whose. You seem well informed on the subject.
My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
If a student approaches you wanting to join your class, will you reject them? Yes. I think the goal of this route is to play like strictly Blue Lions, with the exception of Ferdinand, just out of respect and not hurting my own heart. Is there anything? Usually there's something to pick up in here. Yeah. Red flower seeds. Anything else? No. Okay, let's talk to the greenhouse lady. Favoritism. It is indeed, but it's my stream. Yes, let's do some gardening. By gardening, you can harvest all kinds of crops. Flowers make great gifts. Some people might decorate their rooms with the flowers to give them. I forgot about that. That's so cute. We should boycott it some way. Oh, I hope not. Poor Marianne, indeed. Is it possible to recruit all the students save for the lords and their retainers? It is. And Blue Lions makes it possible to recruit the most amount of characters, actually, because Hilda is not recruitable on a Black Eagles run, but is recruitable on a Blue Lions run. So if you want to get as many characters as physically possible, play Blue Lions. And I will be wasting that opportunity. Use the plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds, bigger harvest. Compatible seeds, higher quality. I never really got the hang of the greenhouse, to be honest. Just breaking my heart not saving Marianne and Bernie. I know. My very first run of the game, I had Marianne and Bernie and Dorothea and Petra recruited. So I didn't get to experience what happens if you don't recruit them. So I kind of want to see. And I will say, because I have played Golden Deer and Crimson Flower, recruiting as many people as physically possible because I didn't have the heart to kill anyone. And the game, you can feel the absence of those characters in the late game. Like, it takes away a little bit from the playthrough, I think, if you recruit them all. So do you know what happens to Bernie? Kind of from context clues from fanfiction. But not a lot. I didn't have the heart to kill anyone, proceeds to reject most of the people. Yeah, I know it'll break our hearts, but like, having everybody on your side also takes something away from the game, I think. Blah, blah, blah. We'll figure it out. Let's plant something. We don't have much. We're just gonna plant to do seeds. That's fine. We'll come back later. Cultivate. Here, put magic in it. Thanks. I don't think we can harvest
My
it
thanks.
yet. You have my gratitude. The greenhouse is an invaluable resource. If we cultivate more plants, I'm sure we'll be able to cook a larger variety of meals. I usually just make sure I get Marianne, Annette, and Mercy. That's fair. She'll save Ferdy not to break her heart, so it'll have to break in other ways. I have slain Ferdy once, and I will never do it again. Painful. Too painful. I don't see anybody out here. We have to go fishing. I saw that in our quests. I love this time of year. I think it's springtime. Fishing has not been unlocked yet. It's one of my quests. Who do I have to talk to?
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Excuse me? I have a snack. Please excuse me while I open it. Hopefully that's not too loud. Just getting a little hunky. No mukbang. I have a granola bar.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house.
This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids...
Well, that sure isn't ominous, dude.
Well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seiros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
I love Marianne, don't get me wrong, but every time I see a character next to the fish pond, my brain says push. I don't think it's that deep. Surely she knows how to swim, right? Normally... Nope, wrong button.
Hey.
Normally I run through here, but... Nope. Is it just B? It's just B. I can't do that right now, so... I think we'll go up here. Is there anybody up here? No. Okay. Go up here. I always end in the dining hall, so I'm gonna run through here. It would suck if something happened to those kids. Not for them, but because it would ruin our reputation. That's true, I didn't think about it. Deep enough for fish, so if you can't swim, you're screwed. I mean, fish can swim in like little itty bitty ponds too, though. Let's see, what do we have access to? I think I'm gonna go this way. Because I usually go through the marketplace. Right. There he is! Through the marketplace, and come up the stables, and then come in this way. So I think that's what I'll do. That way I don't get lost. You don't have business here yet. Okay.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
He said the thing!
By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it?
I forgot that they do this. They just absolutely call you out.
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Ferdinand does this to you too. I remember him being one of the big proponents for this, like, psychological torture. Just being like, man, do you ever wish you could undo things? Shame we can't. Feel your sins crawling on your back. Gatekeeper is flowy. Gatekeeper, my man, we love him. We stand the Gatekeeper. Got a little tea gazebo. Hey. Not to be confused with the amiibo gazebo, which is elsewhere. Should we come up this way? I guess so.
Indeed.
Here's a net.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you?
Looking for someone.
Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
What an ominous description. Oh, you're the one who wants to talk to me.
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Cool. Anybody else?
Yes. I hear a member of House Hresfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seiros. That is why the crest of Seiros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church.
Yeah, that's not good.
Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Yeah, let us hope.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker.
I'm realizing now how bad an idea it is to have so many important nobles in one place. Your security better be good. I mean, arguably the Knights of Seiros are like the most security in the continent. Like, so
It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever.
So there's your answer. It can skip a generation.
The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
They did just hire a woman they know nothing about. Yeah, truly. I think that's why Sadith is so upset. She does kind of sound like Ivy, you're right. Oh, Lysithia.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet?
Nope.
It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
Opposite energy of Linhart. Let's see. Do I lecture her? Or do I bond with her? You ought to get some rest.
Please don't treat me like a child. I may be a bit younger than the others, but that really shouldn't factor in.
I really would have said this to literally anyone. Not being a child doesn't mean you don't have to sleep. Look at Linhart. Students giving you a hard time? Make sure no one gets hurt. It's a weird exchange.
You there?
We talked to Lysithia. We'll see if I have that ready. Hi Ophelia, I can't believe it was only a month. Hello, welcome, welcome. Congrats on a whole month. Thank you for a whole month.
Professor.
Let's see. Good luck with the mock battle.
Hello.
She has I'm not a kid complex. Linhart is doing all the sleeping for Lysithia. She is. He is, sorry. She is not sleeping, was my point. We already went over there and I don't see anybody lingering around. I think people are just in the classroom now. Or like the field in front of the classroom. The quad, as one might call it. Ferdinand!
Do you know the provenance of our class name?
I'm sure
The
you'll
eagle.
tell me.
That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
Yeah, there you go. So they do wear black. He said twin-headed, but there's only one head. Right? Is the Adrestian flag have a twin-headed eagle and then the black eagles is only one? Then why is it red? Because we needed a primary color. Maybe the flag has a different eagle, the flag is different. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see. Someone's over here. Dorothea. There she is.
Hello.
What the?
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house.
That must be so hard for you. I'm so sorry, ma'am.
I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Poor girl. I love her hat. Her hat is so good. The tragedy of leveling up Dorothea is the loss of her hat. She deserves to have that hat in every outfit. I have no idea how sad I was when she loses it. Yeah, the Adrestian one is twin heads on a gold eagle from what I can remember. Interesting. Where are you? There you are.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette.
I love their friendship. They're so cute.
Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too.
I forgot how, like, Mercedes is cold towards Lawrence.
But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
I guess. No, really, like, I'm pretty sure it's her supports with him that are basically her just being like, leave me alone. Mercy's a bean unless she's talking to Lawrence. Where's my next class again? That she's spitting fire. Yeah, she's cold. It's just Ingrid.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus.
I forgot they all give us a history lesson.
Lugh, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
If I remember correctly, one of her lines is, "You get more unpleasant the more I talk with you." That sounds like Mercy. Mercy can be vicious. Like, she's an absolute sweetheart, but if she wants to shut you down, she will shut you down. She does it to Sylvain too. It's really funny. Of course, Ingrid would be the informative one. Ingrid loves history. What you guys doing? Oh, it's my two least favorite people.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Yeah, I already know that and already asked everyone else, actually. Mansplaining energy.
This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different house, right?
I saw a comic once making fun of one of her supports with Felix, which I won't say now because of spoilers, but she roasts him. Oh, I don't remember. I don't quite remember Mercedes and Felix's interactions. I know that he's mostly like, "Stop patronizing me." It's the noble bowl cut. It's so bad. Ignatz VA is a big Harry Potter fan. So when he got to know the setting of Three Houses, he went nuts. That's cute.
Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Yeah, it's not gonna. He doesn't stand at attention the right way. What does he do wrong? Although I think it's a stock animation that they put on all of them. He also cried when doing the S support voice dialogue. That's so sweet. I think I heard Chris Hackney, Dimitri's voice actor, got like really emotional doing like the end of Azure Moon lines, because it gets pretty intense. Spotted Petra. There she is. Did we go through everybody else? Looks like it, yes. True, he did.
Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people.
He also gets annoyed for bringing up the weeds. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
As forever, I will do my best trying. I love the way she talks. It's so endearing. It's a meme he can't escape. It's always a shame when that happens. It is funny, though.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
I love his slight southern accent. It's cute. I'll talk to her later.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Felix has no time for you unless you have a sword. Like, watch this. I was hoping to spar with you.
I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Like, he totally changed from, like, what to, oh, yeah, later. Sometimes I find myself speaking like Petra because the way she spoke left such an impression on me. I feel that way about Starfire from Teen Titans sometimes. I wonder how awkward it must have been for Petra's VA to record her lines. I feel like if you get into the flow of it, because her dialogue quirks are consistent, for the most part, as far as I remember. And so like, I studied languages in university, and so like I'm particularly interested in that trait of hers. I find it neat. So I feel like if it is as consistent as I'm remembering. You kind of get into the flow of it when you're doing the voice work for that. It was probably a lot of fun.
Hello there, Professor.
I'm still baffled they didn't let Petra speak normally post time skip. I think she gets a little better, but yeah, like she should be pretty fluent by now.
Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
That's a shame.
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Oh, now we can learn how to fish. I should have known. Talking to Flame would teach us how to fish. The biggest shame is I'm pretty sure Chris Hackney's playthrough of Azure Moon is lost. At least from my understanding, someone could have saved it somewhere. Where did he play through it? I didn't know he played through it, like, live or online. I think it was pretty fun, but she definitely loved Petra and her motivations. Oh, for the voice acting, yeah. He just has his sword always. Felix does, yes. I do that when I listen to Sebastian from Black Butler. I start to mimic his voice and accent. Oh no! Studying languages, on one hand, really interesting from when I heard the job offers aren't great. Yeah. When I was in high school, I was like, I'm gonna become a translator. And then I studied languages in university. And then towards the end of my degree, I started getting into translator courses. And that was when I learned that one, translators don't make a lot of money, like at all. And two, the like amount of extra schooling and extra work you have to do in order to be qualified to be a translator is like years and years and years on top of just a regular university degree. And I was like, it's not worth it. I did also study English. I have a double major. I also studied English, so what I use in my work is more like I've done a lot of things, but one of the things I've done somewhat recently is like writing like ad copy for companies. Things like that. But yeah, I don't get to use my languages anymore, and I feel like they're dwindling pretty bad.
There's a ceremony related to Saint Sephaline that requires rare fish. Would you mind helping me obtain some, Professor? You can fish by speaking with the fish keeper at the fishing pond.
Sure thing, Flane. We'll do that after we do meals. Let's do meals.
Yes.
Today's special. What's today's special? Ooh, Mercedes and Annette like it. Who else likes it? We can't. There are a lot of people we can't talk to right now. Right now, apparently. Here, just for you guys. We can eat with Bernie and Edelgard. How about that? So this is more like a hobby? Streaming? Yeah. I barely make anything from the channel here. I make a tiny bit of pocket change, which is nice, and I really appreciate the support that you guys give me. And we're slowly growing, so like maybe one day. I do a lot of stuff. I have like a proper job, and then I have a small business that I'm not going to give any more details on because it's private information. But I run a small business. I do this, and then other things. Sometimes I get commissioned for voice work. It's that's very new. New enough that I wouldn't like say, oh, I'm a voice actor, but it's something I'm starting to poke a toe into. So like I'm a busy fox. If I may ask, how much of the $20 for my membership time have you actually gotten to keep? I haven't looked at it. So the way that the payout works is that it gets lumped in with the money that videos make. So I probably could go in and look and see and calculate the exact breakdown of like how much I get and how much YouTube takes. I'm not totally sure off the top of my head. But I have gotten at least some of it.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Look how happy they are. Yeah. We gotta pay Feely's rent. That would take a lot more views, a lot more memberships. Some months you do pay for my cat's food, so take pride in the fact in knowing that you pay for rather expensive specialty cat food, because she's very old and needs a special diet. And when I do get a YouTube payout, it is about the cost of that. You now receive more monthly funds. Yay, we level up. We are the cat food savers. You keep the cat fed. Paying for cat food is something I will greatly take honor in as a cat owner myself. Good, I'm glad. And I really appreciate it. And I promise the cat appreciates it too. The newest one hunts their own food. Uh-oh. That's how you end the day.
I knew I could count on you.
So you're getting right to it? Sorry, I can't read. So you're getting right to it. I'm impressed to find someone who's more proactive than I am. Nice going, Professor. Alright then. Next time will be my turn. I'm gonna take you out for dinner, he says. I appreciate it even as a dog owner. Cats deserve love. It's funny, as we're talking about her, you probably heard her yelling at the door. She's mad that the door's closed. Let's go fishing for Flane.
Maybe.
Maybe. Would you like to fish in the pond? Yes. Yes, I would. Yeah, I remember. We pick a bait. We put it in here. This is like the only RPG fishing I like. Like other games, it's so hard and so complicated. See? Look how simple that was. Easy. Love that for us. This is the only game where I don't mind the fishing. And then we just bring it back to Flane. This and Animal Crossing, because they're the same thing, basically. Flane was in here, wasn't she? Yeah, she's back there. Like every cat I've ever heard of, doors are not allowed to be closed. Correct. I just passed her. There she is.
You have helped me so much.
How wonderful! I am certain Saint Sethlene would be most satisfied by this fish. If you ever wish to fish again, simply let the manager of the fishing pond know.
Sure thing. Stardew fishing is apparently something a lot of people struggle with. Oh, Stardew fishing is evil. I hate it. I got addicted to fishing in New Horizons for a few weeks. What's that like? You do that scarily well. I do have a Flane ASMR. Not to self-promo or anything. I had to figure out how to like get her mannerisms down. Do we have... No, that's not how I get... Where is the... No. There's another way to get the map. There it is. Oh, we do have an upstairs. We didn't go upstairs. We should do that. No. Can I not teleport? Okay, hold on. We'll go... Have I not unlocked fast travel? Okay. How do we get there? We gotta go... Not that way. This way. And then... It's... over here, maybe? I think it's this way. Nope. Nothing greater than fishing with Willy by the docks. I hate it. I went the wrong way. I went too far. But we'll just go around. It'll be fine.
Okay.
So,
Run, 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 run.
this.
Run, 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 run. Gotta go in here. Here's the stairs. There we go. Whee! More fish in the sea for me. I don't even eat fish, so you can have them all. Okay. Are there any... Oh, no, I wanted to go in the cathedral first. Or not the cathedral. Whatever you want to call this.
Of course.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well.
Ominous.
I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock.
My cat is currently shoving her face against my phone as I watch, so I guess she likes you. Well, hello, kitty.
Oh. And I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the Mach battle.
Maybe she just wants your attention. Maybe she doesn't want you to be watching me. She's like, hey, no, look at me. I'm more important than that fox. But on the off chance that she likes me, I say, hello, kitty. We can't go upstairs. I don't think we'll be able to go upstairs for a long time.
Thank you.
Oh, but we can go. Dad!
The church has changed a lot since my time.
Yeah, I bet. It's been, what, 21 years?
Sothis, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Interesting. Some of those make sense, and some of those are interesting. Luis.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago.
I love that he took so long to turn around. He was just like, Captain Gerald.
I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject.
Me talking during stream. How did we get on this topic?
The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
That armor has to be hard to move in. That's fair. I love his stupid giant pauldron. I love Fire Emblem armor. It's really funny. Oh, I was laughing at the opening cutscene because Seros's armor was like an inch wide and it happened to just protect her at just the right angle, which I thought was so funny.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Well, no need to worry. If you get hurt, I am more than capable of healing you. You'll not even have a scar.
I feel like she's hitting on me, right? Like, I know she just talks like this, but... Pauldron, I heard something else. I can't imagine what you heard that requires a bonk.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind.
I love that all the crest boys are just like, yeah, fighting and whatever, but crests!
My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
This won't hurt a bit, he said earlier. No thanks, dude. I always wonder what he has written here. Does anybody know what this says? Logos. Like, what does this say? Manuela was Ash? Like, now that you say that, I can kind of... Oh, there's something else written up there. Way up there. Also unreadable. Oh, I never noticed. He has all the crests on the wall here. Huh. Shows you how much I've looked around in here. Why is that one circled? I can't remember which one is which right now. 10 to the infinity, and then a formula similar to a physics one. Oh, we got a smarty pants math boy in here. I did not do well in math, in case you can't tell. Math and science, I'm aware. I'm aware that physics is not just math, but good to know, good to know. We can't go over here yet. Do you have a crest too? Sort of. Or maybe. We're kind of, oh, it's kind of up for debate right now. What the heck is going on with me? There's another side of the hallway, right? Yeah, because the library's over here. I literally do not have a single physics lesson past 5th grade. You guys did physics? In 5th grade? Wait, how old is 5th grade for you? Because 5th grade for me is like 10 years old. We did not do physics. 10 as well. You did physics? Like, huh, I can't even remember what we learned in 5th grade, to be honest. I learned physics in high school. Yeah, I have to imagine that the physics you learned at 10 was not the physics that Americans learn in high school. It's probably a much simplified, much simpler basic experiments. Physical science, physical for middle school, yes. Interesting.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades.
I went to college initially for physics, astronomy. It's basically just math. Yeah, it's like kind of in that middle ground. Like, some people consider it a science and refer to it as a science, but I know that it is often like the math requirement people get. I think my partner took physics as her math requirement for her schooling. I don't have the brain for that kind of thing. I am much more of a creative type. Astronomy was a headache. I liked astronomy. I took astronomy. Our astronomy class was kind of the easiest of the science classes they offered. I liked it. I wouldn't want to do it now because I'm just not a science person, but it was okay. There's a lot of memorizing. A lot of formulas.
Actually, he was away from Garreg Mach for a spell, but he returned to his post last year.
That's not questionable at all.
There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
Where did he go? What was he doing? There's a whole bunch of lore to read in here, but I don't think I'll do it right now. Calculus destroyed me for 2 semesters in a row and I dropped out. That's fair. Yeah, there's no way I would survive calculus. I did pre-calc in high school, which is like a simplified like precursor to calculus. You could take calculus in high school. I chose not to because I know myself. Pre-calc ruined my life. Yeah. I was advanced and my high school required you to take 4 years of math, but I was advanced in all of my schooling. So my first year of math was everyone else's second year of math. Like I was among the advanced group. So I had to take pre-calc because like I ran out of maths to take and I was not happy about it.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros.
I sure am, dude.
The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Check the bookshelves. Oh, now we can read the bookshelves. Okay. I think we talked to everybody now. Yes, it looks like it. But it is pretty late into our stream time, so I think I'm gonna save here. I think I can save in the monastery. I think I'm gonna save here and then next stream we'll pick up with that Mach battle. I'm just clicking through my things. Oi! Oh, we finally got to start 3 houses! I'm so happy! Let me catch up in chat. You guys were going on about math and science a little bit. I had the option to study aeronautical engineering, which would have, yeah, I imagine that would have a lot of physics involved, so I noped out. Went for psychology instead. I took a brief psychology course. That was fun. Which will be starting in late 2025. I don't think it's too hard to wrap your mind around psychology. Psychology is interesting, in my opinion. Physics is decently difficult. I've heard mixed reviews. Some people are like, I hate it, and some people are like, I love it. Psychology is fascinating. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Let's see, I took ballistics in school. What does that mean? Can you describe what you mean? You took ballistics. When I hear the word ballistics, I think of weapons, but I don't know if that's... Maybe I'm just thinking of like the way that they figure out what gun shot the bullet is a subset of ballistics, maybe? Oh, it's just a funny quote from a game. Okay. I was like... I was like, huh, I feel like I've heard that on crime shows. I'm not sure. My pre-calc class taught how to use a calculator and not learn how to do anything. I never want to look at it. What is it, TI-84? Is that the at least the American ones? Ace Attorney flashbacks? Oh no. Let's see. It's been great to be back home. Back in Three Houses, yes. Great timing because it's 12:29 a.m. here. Yeah, we should... You need to get some sleep. I tried psychology, but too much reading. It is a lot of reading. It's not so many equations, which means it's a lot of facts. Such an interesting subject, trying to read people and understand why we act certain ways. Yeah, for sure. I think it can lead to a lot of like self-awareness, you know? Why is my ending? I have my ending queued up, but it's not running for some reason. Weird. Maybe it's just because I haven't put it on. We'll find out in a minute. Coming back to psychology though, I also hope to somewhat learn tips about leadership for my career. Yeah, you might. TI-83 at the time. I think ours were 84. I had to use an 84 for stats. It was the worst. TI-84 was so nice though. You had so many options, the graphs and equations for you. Yeah, mostly I remember, yeah, I had games. I remember people playing games. Isn't there, I mean, I know people have put Doom on literally everything, but I think someone has it on a calculator too. I think the TIs were, some people like put custom games. I just put a cheat sheet on mine. Sneaky. I think they checked ours before tests to make sure we weren't doing that. I think you had to come in with like a clear history or something. Sneaky, sneaky. Super useful though. I'm sure it is, but I don't have the math brain and I don't do math anymore, so like not useful for me. And they were expensive. Oh, they were so expensive. Like, I mean, I was raised in a school system where the school bought the textbooks, and they didn't buy very many because they didn't have a lot of money. So to go from, you know, free public education to being told, now you have to spend $120 or whatever on a calculator was kind of a punch in the face. I mean, it's nothing compared to university fees, but it sucked. It definitely wasn't an amazing it definitely held people back, I think. My stream is being a little weird. I'm trying to make sure everything is up. I'm a weird person and I rarely ever actually use calculators unless I couldn't do it on paper. I think once you get to the level of TI-84s, I'm surprised Skyrim isn't on a TI-84. I think once you get to the level of like graphing and stats and stuff and like logs, that's what they're called, right? Or like imaginary numbers or like that level of mathematics, you kind of need one. At least I do. My brother told me a story that his friend downloaded the original Mario Bros to his calculator, but since there was no sound, his friend surrounded him and just sang Mario music. That's funny. I have heard of people playing platformers on it before. They checked ours as well, and they put it into exam mode, but one day they just forgot. So they never updated mine again. Oh no. I didn't know it had an exam mode. College is too much money. It is. I think I still have my calculator because we spent so much money on it. Yeah. I don't think I have mine anymore, but my family has moved since I was in high school, and so I think they just kind of like got rid of things we weren't using anymore. They may have sold it. Did you guys ever have to get the clickers? That's what we called them. They were little remotes that had buttons like A, B, C, and D, and the teacher would hold like a multiple choice like quiz or exercise on the board, and everyone had to like vote in like you're playing Jeopardy or something. Yeah, the clickers, yeah. I just remember those. I think we had to buy those too, but they were significantly less expensive. Still expensive, but not as much as like a TI. You can play Pokemon on the TI-84. My friend had it. That's delightful. I was lucky to get it from my cousin. That's the thing, yeah, is that you can kind of hand them down. Logs and normal distributions and matrices. Ugh. For work, I had to explain probability for reasons this week, and like I spent like an hour and a half with my brain melting. Not a math person. I just checked, we didn't use the TI-84, we used the Inspire. I haven't heard of that. Sin, cosine, yeah, or sine, I guess they are. Sine, cosine, tangent. I liked geometry. I don't remember any of it. I think geometry worked better with my brain type than like some of the other kinds of math. I think maybe because you can see it, you know? Like, geometry feels a little more tangible. Put Pokemon Red on it. I had Tetris. Oh, that's fun. I've heard stories of people giving them to friends to use in class for them. Oh, yeah. Like, you're skipping class or something and you give your buddy your clicker, because sometimes they take attendance that way. They're like, okay, we're going to do, here's one multiple choice question, and if you answer it, that means that you attended class today. And so people would take in their buddies and be like, no, he was here. I remember that. Funny enough, I'll be using Texas Instruments stuff later. Just instead of their calculators, it'll be their missiles. Hold on. Wait. I'm American. Why don't I know this? Wait. Texas Instruments, the calculator company, makes missiles? I mean, I believe you, especially because they're called Texas Instruments, but like, why is that a thing? Oh my god. Glad to know that the technology to create missiles was available in my pocket as a high schooler. What other kind of instruments would Texas make? Truly. You know, General Electronics, the guys behind the washing machines. Oh, GE makes all kinds of stuff. Yeah, they make the world famous gun for the A-10. They make a lot of stuff. General Electrics, rather. What are the kind of, yeah. It's like finding out about Michelin, what the stars on the tires. Is that what you mean? That broke my brain. Samsung also produces military vehicles. What the fuck, dude? Oh, we live in the worst timeline. Yeah, for those who don't know, the like 5-star restaurants, right? Like they're rated on like a Michelin star rating. That's who decides. It's 5-star. This restaurant's a 5-star. This restaurant's a 4-star. That is the same company who makes Michelin tires, and they did it because they were like, how do we encourage people to buy more tires? Well, they should drive more. How do we get people to drive more? If we tell them that these are locations that they really want to go visit. And so they made a whole system to be like, this restaurant is super worth visiting and you should go all the way out of your way to come to it. And that's why we have 5-star restaurants. It was a lie made up to sell more tires, basically. Which is very funny. It's just like, you've won the prestige of being recognized by the tire company. There's someone on YouTube who makes skits about companies like this. Oh, I think I've seen some of his things. Is he the guy who's like, he's like, you know, like, this tea company was started by like a cult and like things like that. I've seen those videos. Those are crazy. Don't look up what German companies did. Oh, I'm sure. That equally doesn't surprise me. My brain is melting with all these facts. Well, it is getting late. We are quite a bit into our... So what do you guys make? Yeah. We're quite a bit into our stream time. We've been streaming for about 3.5 hours. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Next week will be our Lakino ASMR, and then the week after we will come back and we'll do our mock battle and run around in the monastery, and I think we should be able to fit a chapter 3 battle in there afterward. Are we on chapter 2? Whatever the next battle is, I think we should be able to fit two battles. Oh, excuse me. Next. the viral snowplow funded by The Hub. Yeah, I remember that. 3 hours doesn't feel long enough for 3 houses. Yeah, but I have to eat food. It's well into dinner time for Feely, so. Okay, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, Arlecchino, and then we'll come back, and 3 hours went a lot faster in Three Houses than Engage. Well, we were in Endgame Engage recently. I'm sure that like the first Engage stream was probably pretty fast. But that's all I've got to say. So remember to brush your teeth, drink your water, take your medicine, take the chicken out of the fridge if you're supposed to do that. Do that thing that you were supposed to do. And I will speak to you all soon. Bye-bye!